It's a hockey stream on episode 487 of the VIG Lounge as the Vegas Golden Knights welcome the Philadelphia Flyers to the Fortress. So, can the Golden Knights put down a team from the East, or will the Flyers soar above the Knights on their way to victory? There's only one way to find out. Before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's jump right in to the Golden Knights and Flyers here on the VIG Lounge. William Karlsson had to jump into the number one center spot in the absence of Jack Eichel. And there was a trade yesterday sending Zach Whitecloud to the Flames and welcoming in Rasmus Andersson. I had to do that with some additional sweeteners to make the trade work, but I wasn't able to do that, so we have Rasmus Andersson here. Only giving up some random players I got before, i.e. Olli Mata and Kevin Stenlund going to Calgary, so it's all good. Mark Stone brings it in after the Flyers got the first two shots on goal. Stone with a chance! Denied. And now, Karlsson jostled a little bit. And I don't know how that wasn't a shot. I guess maybe it got blocked. It didn't seem like it went wide. Now Mitch Marner carries in for the Knights. Marner switching to the backhand. Shoots. That's blocked. Marner's got it again. That time the shot finally reached the mark. And Ersson shut it down. Huge hit. And the puck goes all the way around the boards. Regathered. And collected by Jeremy Lauzon. Pavel Dorofeev with a long drive. Is that blocked as well? Yes, it was. Flyers playing very well defensively at the moment. And are really protecting the house. And not allowing any shots through except one. Golden Knights, for their best efforts, have only allowed, well, 3 shots now. But thanks, Noah Cates. Now there's a 4th shot for the Flyers, but easily handled by Adin Hill. Shot by Saad off the pad of Ersson. Saad recollects. Now to the blue line, trying to get it to Jeremy Lauzon. Lauzon just delivers a hit instead. And Saad recollects for the Golden Knights. Brandon Saad cuts to the front and he scores! That's the bottom line because Brandon said so! And he's also got a question for you. How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice, baby. Brandon Saad makes it 1-0 for the Golden Knights on a beautiful shot. Got a little bit of the post and just enough to get past the goaltender for his 13th of the year. As we got to fix the camera, because of course we do. Good grief, I can't believe this keeps happening. Way to kill momentum, camera. I really appreciate that, you know? It's great. It's a wonderful thing. I love just having to do this right in the middle of the right in the middle of the setup here, but be that as it may, that's what we're here for, so try it again. But the Golden Knights do have a 1-0 lead thanks to Brandon Saad. Korzak. Up now to Keegan Colasar. Colasar drifting, shooting, and the rebound pops up in the air. Lauzon trying to carry in. Knocked off his stick. Golden Knights look to get it back. And they will. Korzak gets it to his D partner, Lauzon. Smattering of Pro Knights Go chant starting now. Now it's a little larger, a little more boisterous. Now we got it. Crunch for it behind the wall. Or behind the net, rather, into the wall. Makes a little more sense. I don't know what behind the wall would mean exactly. Pass up now to Mark Stone. Stone shoots, denied by Andersson. Puck kept in rather by McNabb, but only to a point. Now Mark Stone. Dusted off to Carlson. Shea Theodore steps up, and McNabb knocks the puck away. Mark Stone carries in again for the Golden Knights. Stone with a shot, denied again by Andersson. And that rebound went a little wonky and went wide to the net, or to the left wing boards for some reason. Now McNabb looks to carry in for Vegas. Ivan Barbashev lost the puck. Braden McNabb trying to get the puck back as the Golden Knights. Hurdle knocked down. A lot of crashing and banging into the boards right now between both teams. And we're down to the final minute here of the first in a very fast-moving period. And Forrester. Long drive. Handled and knocked away. Oh, been trying to get the puck out. Couldn't do it. Went off the skate of a Flyer. And that'll do it for one period of play. The Golden Knights have a 1-0 lead thanks to Brandon Saad. There's the shot past Andersson. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 8 apiece for either team. Hits, 15-17. It felt like there was more for the Flyers, and I can't believe that my passing percentage was that bad. Holy cow. That is awful. And Flyers win the only 2 faceoffs in this period. That's why I say very fast moving. That's why I keep up a lot with the time. But that notwithstanding, the Golden Knights do have a 1-0 lead in this penalty-free first period, thanks to Brandon Saad. Let's see if they can extend it as we go into second period action here momentarily. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes up. Let's see what this second period has in store, shall we? And another one draw for the Flyers. Puck carried in by the Golden Knights, though. Mark Stone. Drifting, shooting, he scores! Stone Cold Crazy Yo! And the Golden Knights lead it 2-0. 47 seconds into the second period, and the Golden Knights increase the lead. By a nice shot there from Mark Stone. And William Karlsson wins a draw. Carried in now by Shea Theodore. Theodore drifts and shoots. That's not the pad. Back to Theodore. Lost it. And the Flyers regather. Trevor Zegras had it. Dished it off. Nice block, and the Golden Knights look to go the other way. William Karlsson enters the zone. Stops up, cuts to the front, shoots! Denied by Andersson. Puck's carried back in by Tomas Hurdle. Hurdle trying to pass across, and Andersson pounces on that and gets the whistle. Nearly 5 minutes gone in period number 2. As the Golden Knights have extended their lead to 2-0, now on 12 shots. And another one draw by the Flyers. Look at that, huge hit by Rasmus Andersson. Andersson with a shot that's deflected wide. Rasmus Andersson gives the Golden Knights a 3-0 lead. And the Flyers' nightmares as the defenseman was standing right in front and tipped one home to give the Golden Knights a 3-0 lead. Welcome to Vegas, Rasmus. You've got your first goal as a Knight. Hurdle wins the draw, got it to Marner. Knocked off the stick. Andersson has it again. Got it to Marner. Marner drifting. That shot stopped. Hanifin trying to get a shot away. That's blocked. Andersson looked to step up, but couldn't quite do it. Owen Tippett scores. And the Flyers are on the board. Thanks to number 74 in white. That was a really weird goal. Feel like Hill should have had that one. But whatever. Puck's carried back in. Turning is Howden. Fires and a pad save by Andersson. Long drive by Korzak. Riley Smith has it. Then lost it. And I would like to take a moment for the pause in the action to say that I'm going to miss Zach Whitecloud. He was one of my favorite Golden Knights defensemen. And I loved when I scored goals with him at the playthrough. Every white cloud is a silver lining. It was one of my favorite things to say. But he's moved on to Calgary now. And we'll see how Rasmus Andersson works out. Worked out so far well in this playthrough because we got a goal, but still. Korzak collects for Vegas. Skates it in. Flings it, and a save made. Again by Andersson. Out to the blue line. To Lauzon. Lauzon looking to stop up. He gets knocked off the puck. And that hit didn't really help the Flyers that much as they rush was stopped by a hit from the Golden Knights by Shea Theodore. Theodore with a bomb denied. And now Jeremy Lauzon lets it go off the pad to the corner. Mark Stone drifts in, shoots, scores! Mark Stone with his second! Having some fun! 2 goals from 61! And the Golden Knights resume the 3-goal lead. It's 4-1. I mean, he may not have foot speed, but he definitely beat everybody out on that rush. 8:21 to go. As the Golden Knights restore the 3-goal lead, thanks to second goal by Captain Mark Stone. Jack Eichel was injured in the game against Nashville. He's got a broken nose, so he's out for a short time anyway, which is disappointing. Marner with a chance, and Andersson had that one. Fast-moving second period as well, 3:28 to go. as the Golden Knights increase their lead, highlighting the goaltending matchup, as Aiden Hill is opposite Samuel Ersson. One's obviously doing a lot better than the other one, and I'll leave it to you guys to decide who that is. It's clearly obvious because of the score, though. Oh man, that would have been some karmic justice if the Flyers scored there, wouldn't it? Flyers trying to bring it back in. Rasmus risks the line into the net, denied by Hill. On an in-tight chance from the Flyers D-man. Owen Tippett, the only Flyers goal scorer. Did pretty well defensively there. Sean Couturier had to try to establish some ground, but he couldn't. Andersson with another chance, trying to get his second goal. Yeah, I'd like to be able to shoot, but it was kind of knocked off my stick there, bud. Golden Knights with a 4-1 lead after 2. And Rasmus Andersson has his first goal as a Golden Knight. Take a look at the stats. Shots on goal now, 21-12. Golden Knights over the Flyers. They've really taken over in the shot department. Hits not even close, 31-9. And the faceoff's not even close, 8-2 now. Wow, for the Flyers. No penalties to speak of either. Kind of up that passing percentage as well, so I feel a little better about it, so that's good. But 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Let's see if the Golden Knights can finish this off, shall we? Third period action coming at you on the VIG Lounge. Pass cut up the right side to Theodore. Theodore drifts in, shoots, and a bad save by Ersson. Pounces on it and hangs on. Taking a look at some hits. From who else? Jeremy Lauzon. Early stages of the third, 18:27 remaining. Carlson wins a draw back to Theodore. Theodore's had his chances, he just hasn't fully hit the back of the net just yet. Trying to get it back now. Flyers retain it though. As Michkov says hello to Shea Theodore, and probably not the way he'd want to. He gets knocked to the ice. Shea Theodore now from right wing circle, flings it, and a save off the pad of Ersson. Here's Trevor Zegras, knocked off the stick. William Karlsson carries in. Right wing circle. Karlsson lets it go. Rebound, score! Dorfield! Pavel! Dorfield! Initial shot from Wild Bill. And then Dorofeev, right place, right time to cash in the rebound for his 35th. He's done very well this year. And the Golden Knights have now scored 5. And Mitch Marner's looking to add to the score sheet. Not on this exchange, though. Back to Andersson with a bomb! And that's blocked off. I don't know if Ersson got a piece of that or if it was blocked by a defender. Nice defensive play there by Mitch Marner. Pavel Dorofeev is in now. Creating some space for himself, lost the puck. Marner got it back and got a couple shots on goal there. Both handled by Andersson. 12:28 to go in period number 3. As the Golden Knights look to close the book on this one. Brett Howden, part of this new look third line, as William Karlsson is elevated in the absence of Jack Eichel. Andersson. A chance to get it out of the zone. Huge hit there by Korzak. Pass across to Noah Hannafin. Shot blocked off by Korzak. Saad trying to get it out. Now the Flyers reconnect with it. Grabankin. And now Riley Smith gains the red line and sends it in. Collected along the wall. Pass out in front. That's blocked off. That would have been a very nice Hassan's attempt in the slot, but it just was not to be. William Karlsson gains the red line and dumps it in. Collected along the wall by Stone, looking for the hat trick, and he nearly got it. Highlighting the Golden Knights' upcoming schedule, we're headed out east, taking on the Bruins, Leafs, and Senators. And I will, of course, have those games for you. Nice to get a break with the Golden Knights going east, as I am on the Eastern time zone, but Pittsburgh then is going to play in Edmonton and Vancouver, so it kind of counteracts and defeats the purpose. Thank you, Gary Bettman. Turned in now by Korzak. Long shot, handled now by Dan Vladar. I guess he was... I guess Andersson was pulled after 5. I didn't realize that. That seemed kind of early, especially with the Flyers getting a goal, but whatever. There's a look at the handiwork of Abe Hill. Shea Theodore. Trying to get it across and up. And now Mark Stone has it. He'll send it all the way around. Collected along the wall. Now regathered by Stone. Stone looks to hang on to the puck. Got it across, then lost it. No one's able to hang on to it. Trevor Zegras has it for the Flyers. He gets knocked down. Nice save by Aiden Hill. Golden Knights trying to find a safety valve on the left side, and they will. In Shea Theodore. Denied by Vladar, who came out to challenge the shot. Carried in now by Noah Hannafin. Who fires, that's blocked. Andersson with a big hit. Carried in now by Mitch Marner. Marner drifts and shoots off the leg of Vladar. Marner now going for a backhand, knocked off the stick. Regathered and carried in by Noah Hannafin. Hannafin shoots and a save by Vladar. Or excuse me, that was Andersson that took that shot. Speaking of which, there is Rasmus Andersson, who I feel has had a pretty solid Golden Knights debut. He's been physical, and he's found the back of the net. Highlighting his 4 hits. Colton Sissons wins the draw. Back to Andersson, who cuts to the net, and that was denied. And is denied, rather, by Dan Vladar. We'll get a whistle after the Golden Knights put up their 30th shot. Philadelphia somehow has 20. I'm not really sure how they got that many, but it's been a little more competitive than it looks, I guess. Hey, we had a perfectly even number of shots, though. What the hell are you doing? Carried in now by Colton Sissons. He'll shoot. And the rebound is collected by Colasar. Shoots in the final seconds. I don't know if that shot will count. It doesn't matter, though. The Vegas Golden Knights have another huge win before they head out east, defeating the Flyers 4-1. And Rasmus Andersson got his first goal as a Golden Knight. And Captain Mark Stone had a pair, along with a beautiful rebound goal from Pavel Dorofeyev to give the Golden Knights that big 4-1 win. Aiden Hill definitely played his part as well, making saves when he had to. And Shea Theodore, man, I wish he had a goal. He had his chances. There's the shot by William Karlsson. And there's the rebound goal from Dorofeyev. There's a goal from Stone. Oh, and of course we can't forget Brandon Saad. It's a 5-1 win. I thought it was 4. Brandon Saad opened the scoring. That's how long ago that was. Well, now we know. Thank you all for tuning in to this episode of the VIG Lounge. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. Until next time, I bid you adieu after we check out the stats, of course. Shots on goal 31-21 favoring the Golden Knights. Hits 43-14 in favor of Vegas as well. And the face-offs, we aren't going to talk about that as Philadelphia cleaned house after period 1. But we did get 5 goals at even strength, even though there were no penalties in this game for either team. Again, 2 goals from Mark Stone, a goal from the debuting Rasmus Andersson, a goal from Pavel Dorofeyev, and it was all kicked off by a goal from Brandon Saad back in period number 1. There, we've got all 5. It's in the right order. We got it perfectly set the way we wanted it. Once more, thank you all for tuning in. Have yourselves a marvelous Monday, everybody.